of the day to you all. I say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone. Peter Obi needs 50 billion naira to conduct 2023 presidential election. That is the estimate that a lot of people have come out and said. And this is one of the reasons why they think Peter Obi will not win this election. Not because he does not have followers, not because he is not the credible candidate, but you know the Nigerian factors. You need money. You need to pay people who are going to man your polling units. From what will learn, one or two persons from your party have to be there. And it's going to be the whole day. You can imagine you have to pay them. You have to pay them, and they have to be a project on ground. People who will be involved to supply them probably breakfast and lunch on that day, or if not, give them money to feed themselves. And we are looking at a situation where each polling officer or supervisors or party member will take nothing less than 5,000 naira. So if you divide that by 7,000 and something, that's a lot of money. Then you also have to talk of logistics too, coordination, moving around. And some local government might not be linked motorably, and they might want to use probably a Jeep, an SUV that can go to the interior, or in case where the roads are not even there, you need bike, people to mind them. So it involves a lot of money. So a lot of people are saying, will Peter Obi be able to? Because Labour Party is just a new party. Not new party, but it came to the limelight now. Some just 4 months back. Labour Party was one of the smallest party that we'll have. But now it's expanding. Virtually every state now has a secretariat. So we are aware that a lot of money are involved. That is why Nigerians in diaspora are making everything possible to see that fundraising, once the campaign is lifted, the fundraising for Peter Obi will start. And I know Nigerians in diaspora will be able to give something out. But a lot of this finance has to come from the party and Peter Obi finance. So the question is, but why I am happy about it is that Peter Obi is talking to a lot of people. These are people who can cover 1 billion and say take. Somebody like the Olu of Warri. Peter Obi has gone to see Olu of Warri. And somebody like our daddy himself, Obasanjo, Peter Obi has gone, I think. Then with friends and people that are close to him, he will be able to raise at least 5 billion. Then probably he might be able to, because of his connection externally. You know, he has been a board of director in a bank. But that is where I am driving at. We don't want a situation where he go and borrow money. I know fully well, I want to see this later. Although people estimated 50 billion, Peter Obi might not even use up to 15 billion, probably 25 billion, because I know a lot of people will be able to feed themselves, finance themselves on that day of election. They will not count on the money from Peter Obi. Because most of all this 1 million march, fitness march for Peter Obi has been financed solely by individuals, by citizens. So, with the little he can get, we said about 10 billion, and probably the diaspora can also raise 10 to maybe like 20 billion. We'll start from that. So I see a situation where Peter Obi, the 50 billion that they are thinking might not be even up to 50. Probably 25 it can go, because a lot of people are ready. Even we've got a lot of obedience that are donating buildings, houses for secretariat. So the Labour Party has even said that once the campaigns start, they are going to launch a GoFundMe, which I know a lot of people are ready to contribute. Imagine if Nigerians in diaspora are ready to contribute 50 pounds. 50 pounds. There's a lot of networking going on in Spain, Germany, Holland, UK about how to finance it. But I have no fear in that. But another thing that a lot of people have said about Peter Obi is too humble to Atiku. I'm beginning to be afraid. I personally think people have said it, and I also have looked at it and I said he is too humble to Atiku. I know it's our African culture to respect your elders, but I think he's respecting him too much. This is, let's call a spade, is your opponent. For now, is your opponent. I'm not saying you should go about insulting him, no. But let him know business is not as usual. You are no longer a VP to him. You are his rival. He is your rival. So there should be arm's length. There shouldn't be a kind of close par. No. That is one area that I think Peter Obi need to work on. Like what we usually say, this man is too clean. He's too church-like. He's too Christian to be a politician after him. Because it's difficult for you to see a politician that will blame him as part of the problem. Anytime he makes a speech, he always says that he speaks truth to power. Like, for example, I listened to him. He said sometimes we politicians, we have good intention, but people around us will not tell us the truth. They'll keep telling you, you are doing well, you're doing well, you're doing well. So he said that if he pick his cabinets and after 3 meetings, you don't have your own opinion as different from mine, I will drop you. When I heard that, I was very happy. He is saying that you should have your own opinion. You should tell me I am wrong, if need be. And you should challenge me. Let's debate. Bring your point of view. Let's see Let me learn from you. If I am wrong, I accept and I will pick your opinion. That is exactly what Peter Obi is saying. And that is why I have the belief Peter Obi would not fail. Because he is a man who does not say, I know everything. So that curiosity to know will drive him to pick competent hands. People he knows that can. And would come out and say, let's do it like this. It's going to be better this way. These are the people he is going to pick. These are the people he has said he wants to work with. So, the 50 billion people are saying, they rest assured. When the GoFundMe starts, Peter Obi, I'm sure, can get 25 billion. Peter Obi does not need 50 billion because many people will be ready to work for him. A lot of people will chook their hands into their own pocket and provide transport for themselves to go and work. Because Peter Obi has said it. We are in a failed state. Remember, the NBA, he said we are failed state. In fact, people were crying when he was speaking. You see, lawyers are, people always say lawyers are the known. Those are people who know knowledge. Begin to act. You know, because sometimes when we are rushing after Peter Obi, they say we are gullibles. We are easily deceived. So if Peter Obi will make a speech and the barristers, those that have been called to bar, lawyers, will start to cry and will start to shout his name. Peter Obi, Peter Obi. What can you learn from that? That if over 100 million is following him, everybody can't be mistaken. Everybody cannot be blind. He cannot deceive us. So he has good quality that everybody sees and run after. With that, we'll say this is INI-TV. Remember, Peter Obi is the man of the people and is the man for the people. If it's your first time of coming across this channel, we are INI-TV. We are global and social commentators. And we'll ask you to please subscribe, like, and comment. It's important that you subscribe to this channel so that each time we upload videos, it comes directly to you. And for our regular subscribers, we'll say thank you, and thank you. We love you, but God loves you most. And as it is the culture in this channel, we will catch you when we make the next video. Until then, we'll say adios, au revoir, bye-bye, hasta la vista.